Hi, welcome to Egg on Your Face. I've also thrown in Stool Sample and Killing Arizona. There's egg number one just in the clifftop pass underneath. If all you want to do is kill Arizona, if you've got all the eggs, check the description, click read more at the bottom of the video, and I will put a time code in there to jump you ahead to that, because obviously we're going to get 23 eggs first. But Stool Sample number one is right here by the exit to the cliff pass. There by the stairs, there's number one. Number two is dead ahead. It's just up here. By this rock, there's number two. Number three is, well, first of all, we're going to grab an egg, which is there in the river. That's egg number two. Then the stool sample is up to the right on the cliffs by the waterfall. I've gone slightly the wrong way there, but follow this path up here, or this water stream, river, I don't know, stream, there, and grab it just behind that rock. That's stool sample number three. Then from there you want to jump down to the right from where I'm standing with your back to the waterfall, and you will find stool sample number four down in here. Watch out, there's going to be a lot of boroks about. You may even find some pink ones. And there's almost always a super badass one kicking around. And then stool sample number five is down by this tree. Again, I cut there because there's a huge amount of boroks who will pour out of these little mounds. But there's stool sample number five. So grab that to complete that particular badass challenge. I forget exactly what it's called, but I thought I'd throw it in here since we're in the same area anyway. Oh, it's stool sample. Okay. Right, now on to egg number three. Now, you want to head back to the Clifftop Pass and then over towards the Savage Villages, and you'll find a few in amongst these houses. Now, there's lots of eggs around everywhere. I don't know exactly how many, but it seems like there's plenty more than 23. So you shouldn't have too much trouble finding these, but there's just a few extras in case you're really struggling. There's another one over here, just on the, you'll see it there just to the left of my sights, but it's just up by this house. I cut again because I had to kill a bunch of people. And you might want to do this section last, in fact, because the boss you're going to have to fight is actually at the end of this, down. You need to take the lift down. Anyway, continue through here and towards this signpost, and you'll find one here by this signpost. That's going to be egg number, there you go, there's the map. Egg number 4, I think we're up to, 5? Let's see. Come on, pick it up, you can do it. Egg number 5. Then carry on over here, and you will find one just by the lift. That's egg number 6 there. And then there's another one, I think, just in the distance. No, there isn't, I'm lying. So carry on up here and head back through the cliff pass this way. And once you get into this big old open area on the way to the lodge, there are loads of eggs around. I didn't do them in any particular order. I'm going to jump on a boat and fly around. But you can basically see the little blue dot, the little blue lights, like there's one, pretty easily. So that's what egg number 6, I want to say, 7, 8, 6. Bearing in mind I've already picked 2 up. Number 7. I've already picked 2 up, so I'm 2 ahead, but I'll show you where those 2 are. I don't remember if I already said that, sorry. There's a weird looking blue chest. Anyway, carry on around the edge of this map and you'll find another one here. There it is. It's there on the map. That's number 8. There we go. And then carry on around here. There's one up by this tree. You will see it just there. So I get off and there's a bit of fighting to deal with these witch doctors and savages, but eventually you'll see on the map. I'll show you. Here we go, I'll get there eventually. Sorry, I should have sped this up. But it's here in the river by this tree. And here's the map there. You can also go down south through that pass where you've got to pull the lever to open the gate, but I'm going to come back there at the end. I was going to see how many there were around here. Gosh, it's got dark. The next one is here by this kind of circle on the minimap. There, we're up to what, number 10? I'm just going to have some coffee. And then number 11 is pretty close to it, there. There's one around, I think, by Hammerlock's entrance too, but there's also one in this fire. There's a couple of little huts here with a witch doctor, so go up and grab that one from that fire. And we're going to continue up and around. This way, up here, nothing up there, through down here. Is there one there? Yep, there's one on the right there. You just see it there in the dark. And actually doing this at night time isn't such a bad idea, because those blue lights, or the blue, I don't know, whatever it is, the light that comes off the top, that indicates loot is much more visible at night, given that it's kind of a cyan colour and it stands out quite nicely. Anyway, carrying on around to the left, there's one just here, and you'll generally find them in the open. If there's a roof on the area that you're looking at, or at least a roof that's close in, chances are the drifters won't have made it in there. They also don't take lifts down, so where you meet the boss, even though she's the queen and I guess lays the eggs, there aren't actually any in her area that I could find. Anyway, there's one here as well. You can see it there, sort of just outside, as I said, just outside Hammerlock's place. There are none inside Hammerlock's place, and then my boat got destroyed, so I jumped in another boat and headed around here to get, what, number 14 I think we're up to now? That is there. And as I said, there's no real methodology to me doing these. I'm just kind of looking around for them. Wow, we're up to 16. Okay, that was a lot. Now there's one in this boat here. You can see it just there on the left. I dealt with all the savages, so I will cut ahead. But there it is there. Just there. So you might have to jump around and fiddle to grab that. Watch out for the spores. I haven't found a really good way of killing them yet. Phase lock and a sniper critical tends to deal with them, but it's just they're annoying. There's another one straight over the other side of the water, just tucked in behind those crates. And then you want to jump back in your boat and make your way along the coast here. And you'll find one just tucked in by this rock. That's what, number 19? Yep, number 19. Watch out for all the bullymongs. They shouldn't prove too much of a threat. You can critical with them with fire in the face. Now there are two up here. Well, you've also got to go for one of the traps. So just run up past those teeth. I'm not going to run all the way up there. And they are in a cage of ribs. And that will bring you up to the same number that I'm on. Now we're going to head all the way back to that lever, the gate, which takes you through to the lift, which takes you upstairs onto the cliff top area. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a mission up there a bit later. But carry on through here, and you'll find one just dead ahead here, which is going to be number 22, I think. There we go, 22. And from there, you can turn around and ride the lift up there. Don't forget to loot. But head up there, watch out for floaters, and then just across here by the truck, there should be number 23. And there's a couple more up there that I spotted later. So if you're having trouble, keep looking. But you should find 23 without too much hassle. So hang on for the Arizona fight. She is here, that's where Arizona is based. You need to take the lift down here, or just jump off the side into this pool, and then through here. She's there. Now she's got a lot of hit points. I think at level 48, somewhere around 600,000. You'll see how I work that out later. And with her claw, you'll see my health goes down to 168 from a single claw hit. So she kind of sucks. You don't want to be getting too close to her. She also spits a kind of fiery thing. But she's not resistant to fire attacks. I was using my corrosive weapon there, thinking she would be. But yeah, you want to keep your distance. So the way that I did this, and it's kind of cheap, but it worked, and frankly it was just painful to deal with otherwise, is just lurk around this little rock here. It means her fire can't hit you, and she has a hard time working out how to path to you. So she basically just flails around and lets you pepper her with bullets. My sniper is pretty sweet. It's got plus 180 critical. You'll see I slag her in a minute with phase lock. And I'll speed this up because I try a bunch of different stuff. But I hit for 50,000 a time with the sniper rifle, and it's sort of whittling her down a little bit, but not a huge amount. What really gets her is in a minute. And I think maybe she's got different sets of health, right? Because I'm doing a lot of damage here, but her health isn't actually going down that much. I try my fire SMG, I just found an E-Tech fire shotgun, which is kind of interesting. It's more like a grenade launcher, really, but it's not great. So I try that, but then I'm just constantly phase locking her and slagging her to double the damage that is being laid out. And I get a super lucky hit. Her critical points are those little white spots on her back, one on her tail and one just under her belly. And you'll see in a second this shot here. So I get, she's slagged, and I hit that for 304,000 critical, and you can see it takes off a massive chunk of her health. I think just over half. which is where I think she's got about 600,000 hit points at this level. But yeah, you want to bring a lot of damage weapons, basically. Rocket launchers may be your friend. I don't know if you picked up a Norfleet in the Gear Up weekend, that might help. But once you've dealt with her, she doesn't actually seem to drop that much. She just spewed out some iridium, but she might be worth having a farm later. She might have something pretty spectacular. But that's another critical point, the one on her tail. I think maybe I did extra damage because I hit the critical point, I don't know, and burst it, but whatever. There's some chests around here. I wasn't recording when I got another chest, but go drop the quest off. There you go. This story has not yet reached its conclusion. Bye!